right.
All right. We'll find out. Cheers.
Cheers. Yes.
I'm glad I saved this half of the glass.
All right. What up? It's your boy G-Wiz. I'm here with
Mrs. Wiz.
Mrs. G-Wiz, wonderful wife of mine. And this is the IKneadLove Q&A podcast. As my wife laughs. She's over here enjoying some M&Ms and the Chardonnay.
Oh, no. I do not drink Chardonnay. I'm sorry.
What is this?
Sauvignon Blanc.
All right.
Chardonnays are too oaky, but that is a topic for another day.
With M&Ms. That's all right. I still love you.
I need
And this
some
is our
chocolate.
first episode.
Cheers.
Cheers again.
He's got his Crown Royal.
Yeah, I got a little crown to put it down.
Thanks to
Yeah, shout out to my man Austin. Came through with the crown for me for my birthday. It was good. So we here. We've been talking about this for a while. We finally got our stuff together. We tried yesterday, but
he failed.
I failed, man.
He's the audio engineer, and we got like 2 minutes out of the 30 we were doing.
Yeah.
And none of it recorded.
I think I had a little bit too much crown before I started. But it was a good conversation.
Don't give away all of our secrets.
I won't. Well, let's I guess we can backtrack to yesterday and explain why we're doing a podcast, because everybody's doing podcasts nowadays.
You said, let's do a podcast. Okay.
It was my idea? I thought it was your idea.
No.
Okay.
Or someone posed it to you and say, like, we should do one. I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah, that's true. I guess this is a day and age where everybody can produce content, and we, I don't know, man. We like to have conversations.
We do.
And we're an interesting couple, come from two different backgrounds.
Yeah.
So I think
I'm not that interesting. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are. You're more interesting than you think.
Yes. I don't think I'm that interesting, but I don't know.
Yeah.
People like me. Not everybody, but people like me.
Yeah, and I feel like coming from two different backgrounds, it's a cool idea to get some people some insight, I guess, on
life,
our experiences, life.
Interracial couple.
Yep.
He's from the city. I'm from the burbs.
Yep.
Orange County.
Yeah.
Born and raised. Orange Bubble.
She's a wonderful chef.
Thank you.
Hence the reason I look like this, but that's okay. We're not gonna talk about that.
Shh.
But yeah, we gonna be here. We taking, I guess, questions from my friends, peers. We don't have any fans yet, I don't think.
No. You have fans.
No, I don't have no fans.
Have you seen your Facebook page and how people are hitting you up saying, I love this song, I love this song?
That's my friends.
There are people that I don't know on that sucker.
Yeah, that's true, though.
He does.
But yeah, I'm modest and humble with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm excited to be here with you. We at home. School just started. The kids are in bed.
Let's hope Coco stays in bed.
Let's hope so. But yeah, tomorrow's first day of school.
Woo woo.
How was your summer?
Good. Worked last 2 weeks coming into this week. Kind of gets me prepared for the school year. Not
Right.
too bad. So, but it's been nice.
I had a good summer too. It was fun. A lot of good quality time with the family.
Yes. Kids don't hate me as much anymore because
Kids
I was
never
home.
hated you. Yeah.
No, it's because I was definitely home this summer. And before last year, I'd work a lot of afternoons and wouldn't come home until after dinner.
Yeah.
And be time to put them to bed. But this year, I only do that 2 nights a week instead of 4. So that's exciting.
That's a fact. And it's great to have your wife around at home. It's always good, with the family.
Well, yeah, because they bug me more than they bug you now.
Yes. And that's what you want.
No.
But, yeah, like I said, we're going to take some questions, I guess. I don't even know how long we're going to let this run.
We'll find out.
People know me. You've introduced yourself.
Are we going to edit this thing when we're done?
Yeah, we'll edit it.
Cool.
Edit it how? What do you mean?
Take out things we don't need.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
Hopefully
We'll
we
see
need
how this
everything.
conversation goes. And if we need to chop things out, we're like, okay, that didn't do it well.
Right.
But then again, I'm not going to listen to it.
You're not going to listen to it.
I'm not going to be the one editing it.
You got to listen to it when it's finished, though.
Oh, man. I've always hated seeing me on tape, whether it was singing or on video.
Yeah, my wife's a great singer, too. We never done a record together. I don't know why.
Well, you produced one.
Yeah, but we haven't, done, a Sonny and Cher.
No, because you don't write me anything.
Ike and Tina.
Well, we are two different genres.
Yeah. But you can still work, though.
We can still work as long as you give me something I can work with.
That's right.
He just has to write it.
That's right.
He's a writer. I'm not. Or at least, I don't write music.
Yeah. I'm excited the kids are going back to school, though. I try to stay heavily involved.
Mr. Garden, Mr. Mom.
Hey, I'll be that for my kids.
Well, you have gotten a lot of dads to do the garden.
Yeah, and that's true. I'm proud of that, too.
And me too. That he's gotten a lot more dads feeling it's comfortable. It's not just a bunch of moms doing it. Only moms.
When they see me there, they'll be like, okay. Yeah. Let me get involved, too.
And it's nice that our oldest, who goes back, a lot of her friends are in her class again, so she's super excited. All the moms were texting each other saying, what class are you in? And
it's going to be good.
She literally squealed when she found out her 4 of her crew was in the same class.
She said she's going to hoop this year.
Well, let's hope so. We got to get her signed up first. It's probably already started, but maybe not.
Yeah, we'll find something.
We got to get on
season
that.
going to start soon.
Yeah.
But, yeah, shout out to everybody who has kids, who's getting them ready to go back to school. Don't stress yourself out, I guess. School shopping and dealing with crowds.
Yes.
Take it easy. Go on Amazon, get what you need to get.
Or not necessarily Amazon, but everyone ships now.
That's true.
Everyone does online ordering, or you can online and just pick it up at the store. If you don't want it shipped, super easy, especially if you work down the street.
Yeah. So let's get to some questions.
Most of our questions are going to be coming from Miss Tamika.
All right.
Okay.
Shout out to Tamika. You want to give anybody any shout outs? We ain't done that yet.
I don't know if my friends are listening.
You never know.
I never know, but I love you girls.
All right.
I've got 3 that are my go-to girls.
All right.
One's pregnant.
Boom, boom.
Woo, finally.
More kids on the way.
But then she's moving after the baby's born. It's here. But she's moving to Hawaii.
Yeah, that's going to be nice. We got a place to go visit.
Yes.
You know
yes.
All right. Let's get into some questions.
Okay. Miss Tamika, she asks a couple questions.
What up, Mika?
What is your outlook on your children smoking weed? Is it based off your experiences, your doings, your growing, state laws?
It's based off my experiences.
Yours.
I would not recommend kids smoking weed.
You can still have fun without getting intoxicated in high school.
I think if you get to a certain age, it's okay. But nothing crazy, though. You got to be at least of legal age for recreation consumption, I feel like.
Do you realize what the age is for
It's 18, isn't it? 21?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Well, that's in California.
What about Colorado?
I don't know Colorado.
Somebody let us know what it is.
I think it might be 21. It's
It might
18
be.
or 21. But even
Damn, I thought it was
cigarettes.
18.
Well, and cigarettes just past few years ago.
It's 21 now?
21 now.
Yeah, that's real too.
So all my students who are carrying around vapes and e-cigarettes, no.
Yeah.
You do not take that to campus. Don't put it in your car.
Yeah.
If your folks know about it, leave it with them.
Yeah.
But don't bring it on campus because it's an easy way to get expelled.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. That's
Stupid
very,
reason to get
very
expelled.
irresponsible. So to the youth, I guess if y'all are listening, I feel like our demographic's older though. But anyway, if y'all are listening, man, don't take that shit to school. Don't do that.
Yeah, it's there's smarter ways. If
Don't
you're
be like me.
Well, don't be like some of my students. Well, they're there for some reasons. But a lot of times, because you get stupidly caught with paraphernalia. Or you get suspended for having paraphernalia.
That's true.
So even if you have the vape drops, you don't have the vape on you, that still might get you suspended.
Yeah, I agree. Don't even...
and don't talk about it, too.
I feel like... I think we talked about this yesterday, too. Did you ever have, like, the cool parent who would let people come over? You know what I'm saying?
My folks didn't do it.
I'd rather for y'all to do that here than to do it anywhere else.
But that's still dangerous because if they walk out and they're intoxicated and something happens, you're liable.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could be arrested and lose your house or whatever, responsible if something happens because you let your kids drink or be under the influence.
I appreciate those parents as a kid when I was younger, but I definitely don't want to be that parent.
No, we're not.
What I'm saying?
I'm like, if you're going to do that, you keep everyone there. You take everyone's keys and no one leaves the door.
Yeah. You can't be coming over here smoking weed at my house, man.
No.
That's not going to work.
No, it's different. And also it's different if you have a chronic illness It's another gamut. But there's so many different things you can do nowadays that you don't have to smoke.
Very true.
I've never really smoked. I maybe done it twice with you.
I think I got you blowed 1 time, 2 times.
2 times. But for me, being a singer, I always had issues taking things into just the harshness on the lungs.
Yeah, that's true though. You
So-
don't want to risk it.
Especially if talking all day, if that's
I
what
know
you
a lot
do.
of singers who smoke too though.
I know, but sometimes you hear the raspiness, but it's
do.
also their lungs. They can't hold up the notes the same way they used to.
That's a fact.
So you don't want any of that.
So
But there's so
yeah,
many different ways you can do it now.
my take on it is, yeah, it's not a good idea to allow for your kids to. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I snuck around though.
But
Like my parents didn't know I was smoking. When they found out I was smoking, my mom was devastated. She was like, "You smoking dope," and it was bad.
well, I have a feeling our kids might be a little sneaky, and I'm sorry. That's probably coming from me.
Shit.
And that's why the oldest one knows straight up.
I would definitely prefer for my children to be open as possible.
Yeah, but they know I'm going to put spyware on everything. I'm going to know on all their social media stuff, if their phones. They're going to know I'm going to know everything.
But you definitely can't make the mistake of trying to be a friend.
No. I'd rather,
what I'm saying?
and I've already started telling them, I'd rather you be honest,
Yeah.
straight the first time.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be much worse if you lie or you
That's a
tell
fact.
stories.
Very true.
So, but my folks were awesome that the night of, if there was something that you need to be picked up, we can go ahead and get picked up. No
Right.
questions asked that night.
Yep.
But the next day,
They're gonna be on your ass.
yes. Yes,
In
yes,
your
yes.
ass.
And there's some things I've seen some different things online where if the child feels uncomfortable, they send a note that, a secret message that doesn't say, "Hey, I'm uncomfortable." That if someone overlooks it,
Right.
and the parent calls and sets them up saying, "You got to come home. I really wish you could stay there." But the parents help the kids have an out, so they don't feel peer pressured. And
True.
I think that's a benefit of social media nowadays.
True that.
Or
true that.
should say text messaging. Shouldn't say social media. But
Fact. See another question.
what are your thoughts on mumble rap?
Mumble rap.
I don't even know what it is.
That's great. That's why I love you, because you don't even care.
Well,
It's like-
if I can't understand
It's some bullshit.
if I can't understand what people are saying,
Yeah.
I can't rock to it.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. But I also feel like there's a time and a place for all music. you
True.
know.
But I'm more of a jam. When I'm
gotta
listening to
be-
music, I want to be able to yell and sing with it. And
That's like drugged up in
That's
the
it.
corner music, which is that's not cool. You don't want to be the drugged up in the corner dude.
no.
jamming to
But if
that.
you need some solstice, sure, why not?
True.
Have it relaxed. But
I'm not a fan in particular, but I respect it. I'm not mad at the kids doing what they do.
yeah, it just better have a
When
good
we were
beat to
younger,
it.
we did crazy stuff too. They probably thought we was crazy, so
I know.
I respect it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna try to compete with it though, or try to do it.
Please don't.
Nope.
Yes, I cook. Can you teach us to cook some of your recipes? If you let me know what you want, we can maybe work out a video or two.
You should just come up with like a special every week.
I know, but sometimes I just don't know what people want. Is something super basic? But there's a ton of videos on
Do something
YouTube
easy.
though.
It's fall coming around. Some comfort food.
Yeah, but also sometimes they're not my recipes.
Let's play footsies.
That ain't footsie. That's your foot on my knee.
Hey, y'all, relax. Gotta relax.
But if you kind of let me know what options we go or where you kind of want to go with things. Pastries are my specialty.
Right.
Breads specifically, but I do everything. So
Yeah, you got really nice buns. Buns.
he's had too much to drink already.
No, man, I just had a shot.
Do you feel? Next question. Sorry.
All right, next question.
Do you feel there is overpopulation of fitness trainers?
I wouldn't say it's overpopulation, but I don't know. I get tired of seeing people on Instagram
But those are people
Working out
working
and
out. They
shit.
may not be fitness trainers.
looking all stinky and shit. Like, get out of here, man. Go wash up. I know you in the gym.
Did you? Are you looking in the mirror right now? Because
Well, I used to do it too.
yes, you did.
See, that's bad.
You were on this massive kick of working out, which was fantastic.
Yeah. I guess you do want to show the world, hey, I look good.
Yeah.
Transitions.
It's moving motivation
Yeah.
for some people.
But you stink.
But those aren't necessarily fitness trainers.
That's true, though.
Those are just people working out. But fitness trainers.
I'm all about fitness trainers. They pushing for people to be healthy. You know what I'm saying?
And
you can't be mad at somebody who's pushing for you to be healthy.
Right. And I don't see a bunch of I'm a personal trainer. Let me on the street. I need help type of thing.
Right.
That's not there.
You ever had a personal trainer?
I have. Actually, some guy I went to high school with.
Yeah.
Yeah. He graduated with my sister. He was good. I don't think, I probably wasn't eating right, but I was definitely strong, but not losing the inches I want to, but probably wasn't getting my heart rate up high enough. I wasn't doing it the right way.
Yeah.
But, things are different back then. I was like, oh God, that was almost 15 years ago.
Yeah, I used to be on it more too, but
Oh, that was over 15 years ago. Oh God.
Maybe that's something else we got to get back into. We got to get back into fitness and looking good for each other.
Yeah. That was the best thing about this summer.
I've perform the best.
Been able to get back in the gym.
Right.
I'm looking forward to this new schedule too. I can get more in the gym.
Be the best us.
Mm-hmm.
That we can be. Living our best life.
Yeah. This way I don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. and go.
We could be the West Coast Beyonce and Hove.
Yeah, I'll never be Beyonce.
Beyonce's dope.
And that's why I will never be like her.
What you mean? You dope too.
Yeah, but that's on a whole another level.
Who's your favorite singer?
Singer?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna give you 2 though. Who's your favorite singer? Who's your favorite performer? 2 different ones.
Oh, mine might fall into the same category though.
All right, let's hear it.
You know what? I really like Pink.
She's your favorite singer and favorite performer?
Maybe. Well, because a lot of
like all time?
I don't know. No, just currently. Because one thing I hate about pop is that a lot of it, I'm sorry, this kind of goes into your genre. It's electronic for the background.
What you mean?
Pink does a whole live band.
Yeah.
I really dig that, and she puts on one hell of a show. Like all this acrobatic stuff, and then she'll slow it down, does acoustic, but she's got some pipes, man.
Yeah. I met Pink one time, and I didn't even know it.
What? And what? You're just telling me this now?
Yeah, I was at this was years ago. I was at like a ESPN X Games party, right?
Well, yeah, because her husband.
Yeah, her husband was married to.
She's married to Carrie Hart, right?
I don't know.
I think that's what it is.
I don't remember.
I'm sorry if I'm wrong.
Anyway, we was at some club in Hollywood, and she asked me for a light. I gave her a light, and then I leave, and then somebody was like, "Oh man, that was Pink." I was like, "Oh shit."
I hate you.
I was probably pretty faded that night.
You probably were. It's probably. Yeah.
One of them nights.
But yeah, she's usually really positive about a lot of things too.
Yeah, I like Pink. She's one of my favorites.
But you know what? Sadly, I haven't listened to a lot of current music. I'm sorry. I know I fail you on that end.
Let me see. Who's my favorite performer? Probably. Janet Jackson.
Really, Janet?
Yeah.
You don't have any other no male comes before that?
Male's favorite performer. I don't know. I don't know if I have a male favorite performer.
I don't. It's hard to pick and choose. It really depends on my mood.
Yeah.
And what type of music? Because
I can't think of anybody who like. That's a good question. I have to think about that.
I think for me too, what I like about is if I can sing to it.
Yeah.
Kelly Clarkson's got some good stuff.
That's right.
A lot of them that have the bands with it.
Yeah.
Or that support that, because then you know they're not using as much auto-tune.
That's true. I've been starting to like the live bands and performances.
Yeah.
DJ Quick, he uses live bands. Crazy.
Oh, that's awesome.
Crazy.
You know, he was down here.
Yeah, he was just around the corner.
Yeah, and I heard that, and I think someone I was talking to, they either went to it or just missed it, and they were so upset.
Yeah, I know that was a good show. Next question. What else we got?
I'm sorry. Let me pull it up real fast. You're moving.
She's slagging over here.
Oh, hush. Ooh.
Yellow ones.
That was a big segue.
What's that?
From where our last question was. Okay. This is time to get a little bit on the serious side.
All right. Let's get serious. Put your game face on. Game face.
And the two kind of... No, not this one. Okay. What? Have you guys felt any backlash of being in an interracial marriage now that Trump is in office?
That's like a double-edged question.
Mm-hmm.
Any backlash? Nah, I haven't never really felt backlash.
I think it would be different if you were Hispanic.
You think so?
Maybe because they're having a lot of time. They're unfortunately are getting the brunt of it right now.
That's true, man.
Remember that guy in New York just went off on somebody talking Spanish. He was at a restaurant and he went off on the worker for talking Spanish to another person.
Man, it seems like they don't like black people, but they hate Hispanic people for some reason.
And
That's
you know
crazy.
what? Overall, they are, from working in hospitality, usually the hardest working people I have ever met.
That's a fact.
Work ethic is amazing. And a lot of them are working multiple jobs.
Yep.
And they're doing a lot of crap that a lot of people don't. And I saw one comment on the internet one time about, if you don't like them, don't eat.
That's fucked up. But it's true.
They do a lot of the farming jobs.
Everything.
They do a lot of the back of the house, the grungy work.
Right.
And unless you're working your way up through a restaurant, not a lot of people are taking those jobs.
That's true. That's a fact, man.
Especially if you're on the more privileged end.
Yeah.
Of the spectrum.
That's some hardworking people right there.
Yeah.
For real. And one thing I've always appreciated about that culture is that wherever they move to, they take their culture with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're tamales during Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, her mom makes tamales.
Tamales.
I haven't made one. I think I've done it once.
Get them papusas. Yes.
I'm sorry. Now it's making me hungry, even though we already ate.
That's a fact.
But I think overall, even, we've been together 15 years now. It's been a while.
Yeah.
We haven't had too much. Maybe some looks here and there, but no one's ever said really anything because we were interracial.
Yeah, I think might have caught some people giving weird looks or some shit. Or maybe I just took it weird, but nothing blatantly disrespectful said or nothing like that.
No.
Not as a couple. I done had some people say some interesting things to me. For real, staying out here is just a trip.
Yeah. I've only had one.
And I had to bark on some people too to let them know that this ain't that. So.
Especially beware of him at the post office.
Yeah, it seems like every time it happens at the post office.
Every time?
Every time.
I think it's our neighborhood.
It's got to be.
We have an older clientele here.
And they are older too.
They are older white people.
I think I scared the shit out of that one old man.
Yeah. Black man wearing camos at the post office.
Yeah.
Is that the one?
Yeah. It was crazy.
No, I've only really had one comment, and it was not because we were in an interracial relationship. It's just because this gal got her foot stuck in her mouth a little bit.
Who?
At school. So, Mr. Wiz, sister came in town for our oldest daughter's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And the gal one of the gals I see frequently doing the crossing guard, I don't know if she's a parent volunteer, or if she actually works there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Seen her several times. So his sisters, we were fortunate enough to be able to walk to school. And I've got both girls with me since his sister's in town and she's coming to walk with us. And the gal at the crossing yard says, "Oh, so I finally get to see Mom."
Ain't that a bitch?
And I'm like, no, I'm Mom. This is Auntie.
For real.
And I don't know if it's because I wear a chef coat most of the time for work and I'm wearing it, taking her that maybe I'm part
What
of
she
the
say
nanny
when you said that?
I don't remember. I think she just got quiet because she's embarrassed, or she said she was sorry.
Man.
I don't remember. It wasn't very memorable. It was a bit, a lot
what
of
they
people
say about assuming.
I know, and a lot of people running by. So I think she did say, she didn't stop me and apologize for it,
Yeah.
but
it's a trip, man. This is the boldest I've ever seen people be in my life, as far as commenting on certain things and giving their
2 cents.
Yeah, and going in on people. And
I mean, society right now.
Yeah, society as a whole.
Yeah, well, when you have someone there who does not put down hate mongering and hate speech and kind of thrust it into the forefront of everyone's topic, it's difficult.
I don't really want to get too far into politics.
That's
we
for
got
another topic.
a political correspondence who we gonna bring in for that.
Do they know about that yet?
No, they don't even know, but we just gonna pop up on them.
We're gonna have to hide the kids.
Hide the kids. Because it's gonna get real.
That would be one funny show.
It will be.
That'd be very entertaining.
We got some interesting friends. We got a good group of friends.
We do.
I remember at one point in time, we was like, damn, we don't have any married friends. All my friends were single.
Most of them still are single.
They still are single. You right.
And I'm like, where are the girls for me, man?
You're right.
See, my girls are married.
We got to kind of rely on just meeting our own sets of people.
Yeah, we finally started with school starting.
Yeah, and school helps.
School helps, definitely
you
helps.
You definitely meet a lot of parents at school. But, you know, kind of feel like you can't trust everybody, too, at the same time.
But what surprisingly just happens naturally, happened naturally for us, I think.
Yeah.
That the couples that we relate more to happen to be interracial couples.
Yeah, that's true.
Of some sort.
Couple same race couples too.
Not as much, but most of them, one is different race or nationality at least that you can definitely tell. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of interesting.
Why do we say race? It's nationality.
Nationality. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We should probably stop saying that.
We live and we learn.
Because race doesn't even exist when you think about it. You know what I'm saying?
True.
What's race? Something that was made up. So let's not say that.
Sure, we can change it now.
The politically correct IKneadLove podcast. See how we just shift the culture like that.
And sometimes we all need to be educated.
Yeah.
Because we don't know. If we're not exposed to it, we don't know what's proper to say.
Nationalities. What's your nationality? Why are you laughing?
Because you're asking me that one right now.
I'm asking.
Well, you're kind of a mutt.
I mean, but let's break it down. What is it, you know?
I know parts of it.
All right, let's hear it.
think we've definitely got some German, some French, Czech. I think we have Irish or Scottish or possibly both.
Czech Republic?
Czech Republic. I think
that's Russian, right?
No, it's its own.
Oh.
It was its own little country.
Okay.
It may have or been absorbed. I'm not good with everything. All the countries changing. I haven't probably had a geography class since I was in middle school.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm just.
Well, you know what I am?
What are you?
Black to the wild, my God. I'm a black man in America, man. It's
Your mama would tell you might have some Native American in you too, though.
Man, let my mama tell her. She gonna let you know exactly where I'm from in Africa, like the street. She gonna tell you the block, the tribe, everything.
Does she know? Really?
Hell no.
Yeah, but your mama swears.
I ain't with the DNA test. Because they gonna keep my DNA on file. So I was never about doing that.
I know, and I just found out I had a friend her brother did it.
Yeah.
And she's like, and that's how they caught the Golden State Killer, I think.
That's right, yeah, that's right.
Is that what his name was?
Yeah.
From a relative who
That's
did the
crazy.
DNA.
Nah, y'all ain't about to clone me. That ain't gonna happen.
Well, they're not gonna clone you, but they might link you.
I ain't did no crimes.
No, link you to somebody else. Like
okay, yeah.
Because it may not be you, but you may have familial ties to somebody else who did.
Shh. Relax. Can't be talking about that. Nobody needs to know about, none of that.
None of that? You sure about that?
Hey, this is a great podcast so far.
I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah, I really am. You know what's cool about this is that, I really look forward to this.
Because we actually
once a week
talk about certain topics.
We just sit down and we have a conversation.
Instead of talking about kids or family life or the craziness at the house.
We can kick back with a couple drinks, you know what I'm saying? And
pray the kids don't walk in.
It's almost like a therapeutic session.
I'm all down with therapy.
You know what I'm saying?
Therapy's not such a bad thing. And I'm glad more people are more open to therapy than before. Like, nope, not going. It's
and
not
I think
a thing.
anytime husband and wife just spending more time together, quality time is important. Changes everything.
Yeah, we don't have our phones on.
Seriously.
Well, they're on, but we're not looking at the phone.
I don't know where my phone is. It's somewhere in the house.
It's charging because it's always dead.
All right. Next question, y'all. Next question.
Okay, this is the last one from Miss Tamika.
Mika, what's up?
It's mainly for me,
all right,
but it covers a range of things. Well, Melissa, will you talk about the effects of marriage when Glenn was on the road?
Glenn? Y'all give me my government name. My government.
Well, at least I don't call you what your family calls you. Has it changed?
Throw shots.
Is realtor life any better? Because I know that you can spend a lot of time away from home too. We were kind of lucky. He didn't spend like years out on the road.
Right.
He just short spurts of traveling. But the fascination with media and technology today. We were able to FaceTime a lot.
Yeah. Thank goodness for that.
And the girls got to see him. So it's not just on the phone. They actually got to see his face and actually see him and, all these different things.
Yeah.
But I don't think you've been on the road since we had Coco.
I haven't.
Haven't? Yeah.
Nope.
Just with Tracy.
Because you know why?
Because you want to be home. You're a homebody.
I am, man. And I really love being with my kids.
I know.
Family, man.
They may bug the crap out of me at times.
I missed a birthday when I was gone, and that really did something to me.
Was it just one?
It was just one.
Well, I tried to FaceTime you. I know
you
that.
You did. I think we talked for a little bit, but I don't know.
I think you had bad reception.
I think once my kids are, they're of age to be in school and stuff now, so it's a little different. But when they're babies, man, there's certain things that you don't really want to miss out on. So I've really enjoyed not being on the road and just creating and doing publishing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Because it's tough, man. Like, it's tough being away from family.
Yeah. And I've never really worried about you.
Right.
But it's some of those batshit crazy people around
Crazy people
you.
out there.
Yeah. And the girls.
Everybody's heard the stories, man.
Yeah. There's some that are just crazy, and I'm more worried about them doing something.
My thing is, like, I just never, ever want to get caught up in some bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I've had your balls on a platter.
Yeah,
real fast.
It's very easy to get caught up in nonsense, even shit that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Just because of where you are and who you are.
Or someone saw you.
Yeah, and somebody saw you and
they didn't see the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
People get accused of things all the time. It's unfortunate.
People.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm not big on that. But, I never really had an issue. And I'm not one of those gals who are super clean that needs to know everything.
That's one thing that I really, really love about you. You let me do my thing. Like, you're busy enough to have your own stuff going as well as...
Yeah. And I don't like being smothered.
Yeah.
So I've never been that person.
Right.
Needing to check in every day. We happen to just randomly check in or send a message a day.
Always do. Always.
We send our I love you text, but
multiple times a day.
Especially my longer days.
Fellas, man. Hey, fellas, if y'all listening, you got to send them texts, man. A couple times a day.
And not just because you want to cover something up.
Yeah, it's true. You got to be like Chub Rock. Treat them right.
But, excuse me.
Shit, we're burping off of that Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, goodness. But, our personalities are kind of meshed that way.
Yeah.
Which is nice that we never had been crazy over the top.
That's true. This podcast sounds great so far. I just want to say that. I'm the only one wearing headphones. Y'all can't see us right now. We're going to upgrade to a nice little set soon. But we can video stream it so people can see us. What you think about that?
That means I have to have a face on.
Nah, we should just be regular. We should be in our pajamas.
Yeah, but I get a little whitewash. Probably also underneath these lights.
Yeah. Shout out to your boy for redoing the whole place. This place looks nice.
He did paint downstairs.
Yeah. Got the bookshelves popping.
Yeah. I'm working on putting the bookshelves back together.
About to hook up the surround. You know what I'm saying? Home theater.
That hasn't been hooked up for like 10 years.
Yeah, but...
That wasn't you.
We'll get there.
Baby steps.
Much love to everybody who's listening to the first episode of the IKneadLove podcast where we need love.
Please send us.
I sound like Petey Green. All right. Well, let's get into some more questions. You know what I'm saying?
This is from our gal Maxie.
This is from Maxie Max.
What makes
Long Beach? What up?
What makes your wife so dope?
What makes your wife so dope? That's a good question. My wife is just dope, man. She's cool. She's funny. She's very, very intelligent. She's loving.
Apparently, she wanted you to butter me up a little bit here.
I guess so. Understanding.
Gotta be with you.
Yeah.
Your crazy
obviously. Life. It's just cool, man. Like we hit it off and we just been rocking ever since.
15 years later.
Seriously, that's a long time.
Yeah.
For real.
15, married for 11.
Yeah, this is the longest I've ever lived in any place too. Interestingly.
Ball and chain, man. Ball and chain.
Yeah, I'm here for real.
Okay, her next question. Our first date.
Our first date. All right, let me tell you about our first date, man. It was around. Oh shit! I almost knocked my drink over. It was
He's looking at me like,
breezy,
oh shit, what are we gonna do it?
Breezy evening.
Where'd we go?
Around April 2003.
Okay, hold up.
Wait a minute.
She says date, not a hangout. First time we met, she said date.
I'm about to tell you right now.
We did not. Let's hear your story.
All right. So it was kind of cold out. April. That ain't even when it get cold. That's when it started to get warm.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to bust up laughing here.
All right. I was about to make up some bullshit, man.
He was, because we really did not go out on a date, an official date, probably for 6 months.
Tell them why though.
We lived next door to each other.
Yeah.
We hung out that way.
We was neighbors.
Thank you, Nicole and Raul.
I married the girl next door, which is crazy.
So
It's dope, man.
and we would literally, well, our roommates were hooking up. So we keep
you just gonna put them out there like that?
because it was like 15 years ago.
Yeah, that's true.
But if they were hooking up, we would have been hanging out.
That's
probably.
true though. Thank God for them doing that,
Right?
because that made things easier for me.
No. We were talking one day about how we first contacted each other. And he's like, I thought you contacted me first.
Yeah, man.
You didn't.
She over here lying, man.
I still remember what you said in that first text.
What'd I say?
Something about how good my ass looked in my brown pants.
That sounds like something I would say. That definitely sounds like something I would say.
That's why I remember those things.
I can't front on that. I can't front.
So, unfortunately, some of those the next questions. But I think the first big gesture date you took me on is when I moved. I think it's before I left for school.
All right.
Because I went to Denver for like a minute. And so I came back home during that summer. You came to the door. Do you remember where we went?
No, of course I don't. This is crazy. 15 years ago.
He actually tried to wine and dine. Not tried. He totally wined and dined me.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh,
He shows up. He shows up in a suit.
Oh, boom.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you had a jacket, but you
I
had
probably borrowed that suit.
Probably.
But it's
Probably
all
from
good.
Jim.
I don't know. From
He,
somebody.
out of that group, he
Shout
would
out to whoever I bought that suit from, because during that time, that was like the do-rag days.
Yeah, because you had
Do-rag
cornrows.
and oversized jerseys.
Yeah, you had cornrows.
Boom.
I still remember that.
All right, so I show up with a suit on. This is great.
I think you gave me flowers too.
Oh, classic Wiz.
And we went to Orange Hill.
Oh, we did.
You were big ballin'.
Oh, I must have got a publishing check. I got a royalty. And I was like, I'm about to take my lady out.
Yeah. And for those of you
look at you over here, eyes watering.
not in
Me
the
too.
area,
This is great.
Orange Hill is a nice restaurant. Very
It's
nice.
one of the nicest.
It is, but it's
the nicest view, and
that's the kicker. Maybe not have the best food, but it has the nicest food or view. Because it's on this beautiful hill in Orange.
It's all starting to come back.
It's on the border of Tustin, Orange.
Right.
And it's on a hill, and it's got this great views of all these city lights down Orange, and see downtown Orange and other places too.
All right. Let me pick up from here.
Oh, snap.
So we get up to the Orange Hill, right? And I'm like, all right, I just got the pub check. Let's get the lobster and the shrimp. Give it to us.
He did go for the lobster.
We want the lobster and the shrimp. And we got the view.
Awesome view.
Best view in the city.
Yes. And if I knew.
And then I grab you from behind and I look at you. I turn you around, look at you, and I say, look at this. all of this could be ours.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
I just need for you to believe in me and trust me.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
I don't know if that happened, but
It didn't. Nice try. I try to keep it real, calm on his bull.
all right.
Sorry, I'm crying over here.
Yeah, you are. That's great.
Oh, snap. But if I knew what I knew about food, what I know about food now, I probably said we would go somewhere else.
Well, I didn't know any better.
We
I was
didn't know
just
any better,
to,
but the view, you cannot beat that view.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? This is a, I really like this woman. You know what I'm saying? I want to take her somewhere nice.
Definitely nice. But you know what? Over the past, I would say 8 years, 10 years, there's been a huge food revolution too in the area.
That's
a lot
true.
more people are foodies and more interested in how things are plated, how things are served,
Which is interesting to me.
and where food's coming from.
Yeah, that's true too.
A lot of people are going back to the from scratch aspect, which is fantastic because you know it's in your food.
I like good food, but I love good scenery too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta have scenery. I gotta have some vibe to it.
Yeah. And people like the a lot of the kitschy things, the small more of a mom and pop aspect to it. Or have a smaller feel rather than this being this. It's, Orange Hills is a pretty big venue.
True.
So, but the food was good when we went there.
It was lobster and steak.
We didn't have steak.
Oh,
I don't think we had steak. I don't remember
Lobster.
having steak, but definitely I knew we had lobster.
I know we had the lobster. We had some drinks.
We did.
Yep.
Sommelier came over.
And after
asked us
that,
what we wanted.
you know what it was.
People don't need to know that shit, babe. I love you. I think they can assume what's going to happen after you had drinks and a view. We're all adults here. God, I hope we're all adults here.
That's funny. I love you.
I love you too.
All right, next question.
I don't know if there's much more after that. Hold
Any
on.
more questions?
Let's see.
That means y'all guys need to send us some more questions. You can send us questions. Where are we gonna send them to? Because you say you're gonna use your email.
You want to use my email?
IKneadLove email.
IKneadLove@gmail.
IKneadLove@gmail. Send us your questions.
Do they know how to spell I need love though?
No, spell it out for them.
IKneadLove@gmail.
You see what I did right there? You know what I'm saying? How I put the little twist on it.
He
like,
did.
It's
he
like
did.
it's
This
like
is his
LL
name.
Cool
He
J.
came
but
up
it's
with
like
the name.
Mrs. G-Wiz too, because she's a chef and you need dough. You know, need and
Well,
need.
it was the name of my bakery.
Bam, you did that.
Mm-hmm.
It was great.
It was fun.
I used to love coming by and getting those chicken salad sandwiches. Oh, fire.
Well, yeah, I don't make as much anymore.
You need to. You
Sorry.
bring that back.
I
Maybe we
will.
can sell it online. Y'all can
No.
order some chicken
Ooh.
salad online. I'm the
don't-
ultimate hustler. I can sell some chicken salad.
Yeah, but I don't want to sell that shit because the only reason why is because you have to keep it cold. You have to do all this shit.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a video on that one. Making
Yeah,
a
there
good
we
chicken
go.
salad. It's a basic
Perfect.
chicken salad though.
It's so good though. You could do it with turkey too. I used to
Yeah.
get a turkey breast, throw it on the grill, get it right, chop it up, and I used to make the same thing with it. So
Yeah. I miss having a little bit of creativity.
we should do
going
that
around.
for real. That's a good one. That's where we should start.
It's so basic though. It's not gonna take very long.
That's all we need. Something quick and simple.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't cut off your fingers.
Chef Miss G-Wiz in the house. Any more questions?
No. Well, yeah, we answered 5 of them and the same from Maxie. So
Yeah. Shout out to Maxie Max. And anybody else want to send us questions, man, send it on in. Next week we're gonna have my homeboy living in Indiana. In another interracial couple, you know what I'm saying? Or interracial relationship, should I say? Excuse me. I'm over here burping
because you're drinking too much.
off of that whiskey. Crown.
Is he? But he's not still in Indy, is he?
Yeah, I thought he was in Alabama for some reason.
Oh, but
Maybe.
he's back in Indy.
Yeah, he's in Indy. Well, he's actually probably about an hour and a half outside of Indy. I said, boy, you live in the sticks. And he was like, yeah, I do. But, you know, it's peaceful. He likes it.
That's
So
kinda
it's going to be
quiet.
an interesting conversation. He said he got a lot to say about, you know, how people have treated their relationship, or family or friends have looked at their relationship, things they might have said or done. Or gonna be cool.
Now,
Very insightful.
What's the time difference over there nowadays?
3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah. So we're gonna call him on the late night for him.
I was gonna say, is he ready for that one?
Yeah, yeah. And what's funny, he's actually a personal trainer. He's a fitness trainer too.
Well, maybe he can give you some tips.
Yeah, he needs to. He's swole as hell.
That's a good thing. Well,
like he's swole as fuck. Like, wow.
You want to be that big?
I don't even know if I can get that big. Like, that's crazy.
It's all about what you eat. It's what you put into your body.
You want me to get that big?
No. Only if you want to. If you want to get that big, all for it.
Do the big swole man dance everywhere we go. Hey, y'all,
as long as you don't skip out on leg days.
I invited some not random, but I invited this this band to my house for dinner off of Instagram. I don't know how my wife feels about it, but they dope. They called the After Party Experience. They're from Atlanta, Georgia. I love them. They are like straight funk soul. First leg of their tour, they went to Europe or all around the world. I was like, man, if they ever come here, I'm definitely going.
Well, at least they're close.
Yeah, come to find out, they're gonna be right down the street. So
at least we don't have to travel to LA or a big theater.
It's so great. This is like the perfect venue. It's cool. So I was like, yo, I hit them on Instagram. Hey, man, since y'all here, I might as well come through for dinner. And they said, all right, we'll see. Yeah, what we having? We'll see what the schedule's looking like. Let's do it. But they are, what I like about them is they're a husband and wife group. You know what I'm saying?
Duo team.
And it's just straight funk. I'm talking about from 70s, 80s funk.
I did hear the snippet, and it's right up your alley.
Yeah. So we gonna dance when we go to the show. I hope you're ready.
Remind me not to wear heels.
We gonna get our freak on.
They don't need to hear that shit.
Hey, that's what we gonna do.
They don't need to hear that though. Especially if mama's listening.
Hey man, I'm older.
You really want to have our mamas listen to this and hear all this?
Our mamas know what we doing.
They know, but doesn't mean they want to hear it. Just like you know that what your mama's up to, but you don't want to hear it.
We get nasty.
Sometimes I swear. I'm like, are you over 30 or are you 12?
Oh, man. I love you. We just like having fun. How many minutes are we at? 47 minutes.
Do you think they're done? They're tired of hearing us talk
I don't
yet?
know. They might be. How about we feature maybe a song or two? I got something in the stash I can play. I think every episode we should feature
classic G-Wiz.
No. No.
Please.
Nobody wants to hear that.
I think our political correspondents would like to hear at least one time. If not, I will dredge up the old music that I have and I'll bust it for them.
That'll be fun.
They need to hear that. Maybe that's what I'll do when we see them next. Score!
Pull out the old G-Wiz catalog.
Yeah. Just gotta grab it from it. Steal the iPod
but I
back
was
from the
thinking,
kids.
What if we reach out to a musician or whatever and say, hey, we want to feature your song, love song, on our show.
Love song, huh?
Yeah. It's just I need love. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Boom, 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 boom.
Because no one's talking about cooking.
He might. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at the flick of the wrist. Look at it. You know what I'm saying?
Only you.
Cooking.
Only you.
Rick Flair, whoop, go, whoop.
You know all the musicians.
I'll hit them up. I'll get some music for us to play at the end. You know what I'm saying? It'll be something exclusive.
Are we going to do an intro song too?
Yeah, I got to come up with some sort of intro, don't I?
Yeah.
Maybe this is the song we should do together.
Yeah, that works.
It can't be whack, though.
That lies all on you, my friend.
No, it lies on both of us.
I just have to perform it.
All right,
you're
so
the one,
you put it all on me.
You are the beat master and the lyricist.
She putting it all on me.
I might be able to tweak here and there.
I'm going to have to pull in some help for this.
I might be able to fix some notes on my end, but I can't fix you.
What do you think about me with a little hair? Instead of having a regular ball fade. It's like I'm kind of woofing right now.
He's working on the curls.
But I've been getting the waves popping though. The waves came back.
Yeah.
I ain't had the waves since like 98.
Yeah, I've never seen you with waves.
But
I've seen you with a complete shave.
I got the waves back.
And I've seen you with an
God
cornrows.
is good. God is good.
An afro.
I feel like Deion Sanders when he got his hair back.
I know, right? You're sounding like that.
But yeah, I say we feature one lucky, very, very fortunate artist who's gonna get hand selected by us to play their song.
Hopefully they like what they're gonna be played on.
If not, we'll play some classic G-Wiz. I got plenty of that shit.
I'm sure we can go through a lot of things.
Yeah,
here and there.
We can. All right, so I think this. You think we covered it? Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I think they're probably getting a little tired of us by now.
I know. Let's talk about Tekashi 6ix9ine.
I'm sorry. Maybe it's the hour. I'm like, what?
That's why I love you, man, because you don't care nothing about that shit. It's like, it's some bullshit.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just nothing.
Now you're going to end this and leave me wanting to know what this shit is because you're not going to explain it to me when you end here.
You don't know who Tekashi 6ix9ine is?
I don't know if I do. There's a lot of things I know, but I don't really put things together.
Man, this is great. Let's just leave it there because I like the fact that you don't know who he is because
he's an artist.
It's like a waste of brain space.
He's an artist.
Yeah.
Well, I have issues when people are just all that they do is auto-tune.
Not saying Tekashi's a waste of brain space. I actually like Tekashi, but I don't like the music. I don't really jam it like that. But
yeah, I have issues with
auto-tune. You ever seen the
the
dude with the rainbow hair and the rainbow teeth?
No, unfortunately, I don't. You know what? Lately, I've been listening to a lot more news than pop culture.
So awesome.
I'm sorry.
That's how we even each other out.
I know.
Like, shout out to Noriega. He said level spelled backwards is level. We keep each other balanced.
But I must admit, the king of auto-tune,
T-Pain,
has no business using auto-tune.
He's so great.
That man can sing.
I love T-Pain.
I just wish I would hear more without the auto-tune.
And I'm glad he introduced me to auto-tune because there's a new G-Wiz album coming out soon. And that's full of auto-tune G-Wiz. I hope y'all love it. I had a good time with it.
Yeah.
I wanted to sing like T-Pain.
You mean like be able to really sing?
I could sing for real.
I know.
What you want me to sing right now?
I don't think they're ready for that yet. Let's save it for next week.
Boys to Men.
I know Rebecca is laughing off her ass right now. She hears this.
On bended knee. I'll sing it to you right now. Get you ready.
You don't need to hear that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if your ears are bleeding right now.
This was great, man. We had a good time. So we're gonna drop these episodes.
Where we dropping them at?
Once a week.
Yeah, but where we posting them?
Well, God willing, it's gonna be on iTunes and Google Play. I'm gonna submit it. Figure out the proper channel to get this thing up. I don't know when this episode's gonna be live for you guys, but hopefully you get it and everything still makes sense for you.
You hope it's okay that I've been swearing?
Yeah, that's fine. We clear to use whatever language we're gonna use. I can this is gonna go live tomorrow though. I'll probably put this on my cloud for people to hear.
Oh, that means I gotta adjust my IKneadLove site then too. Both of them.
Yeah, we'll get it all going. Most podcasts are professional and have those things in order before they start.
But it might be going. Well, okay,
hey,
I do
man.
have an IKneadLove Facebook page.
Yeah.
But it shows all of my bakery stuff. So I just have to make it.
Right. We'll transition into it.
Yeah, we just gotta transition.
People like food. They can look at your food and maybe hit you up for recipes that they gotta pay for.
Or if you need some recipe advice.
Yeah.
I've been very fortunate on being able to figure out whether or not they work or not pretty well.
And it costs $9.99. We'll put you on a subscription and give you recipes every week of the month. You know what I'm saying? Because we're entrepreneurs.
Well, maybe we'll do a recipe a week. And we're going to find it. We can post it.
Definitely got to do the chicken salad. What's another one of my favorites? I'm going to go with the lasagna you just made. That was awesome.
Well, I can't take too much credit for that.
Yeah, shout out to the kids at school. I think the kids made that. Hopefully I don't get sick, but that's all right.
You most likely would have been sick already. My kids would have been sick because I had a guest chef for a summer school class I was teaching. Shout out to Sessions, West Coast.
Well, shout outs.
Hush. But they made, and I'm not a big fan of red pepper. They made an awesome red pepper marinara. It was fantastic.
That sounds good.
And then they had these awesome meatballs, which were fantastic. That chef was awesome.
Good.
His assistant was awesome as well, and he did such a great job.
Shout out to that chef, man.
You probably should take out the deli too.
I wish I could just come to your school and sit there and just eat everything that y'all make.
Yeah, but you don't want to come until the end of the school year.
Yeah.
Or the end of the semester.
I guess you gotta learn it first, right?
Yeah, because you don't want to be just sucking on stock and mother sauces.
All right. Shout out to everybody with tattoos and bad news. I don't even know what else to say after that.
Thank you for listening with us.
We're at about an hour, so we got time to play a record. We're gonna play, I don't know. It's gonna be a surprise, motherfuckers. Listen to it. I'll put it in the notes who it is, where you can contact them, and where you can find more music from their ass. This is G-Wiz.
And Mrs. G-Wiz.
And we're in love. And we need love. That was corny as hell. Peace.
Doesn't it feel good to find your completion? Feel so whole now.